This is a story of how state elections became the new front line of Indian politics, and how a handful of powerful regional leaders are redefining the future of our republic.
The elections are scheduled for the first half of 2026.
Welcome to the real arena of Indian democracy. It's not found on the manicured lawns of Delhi. It's in the diverse, demanding and decisive states where the balance of power is truly forged.
Now headed for crucial elections, and the stakes couldn't get higher. From Assam to Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Kerala.
For years, the dominant narrative has been about a national wave, a presidential-style contest between two figureheads. But the state elections of 2021 were a radical departure, a powerful counter-narrative whose echo will be tested again in 2026. This is not just another story about Narendra Modi versus the opposition. This is a story of Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal, M.K. Stalin in Tamil Nadu and Pinarayi Vijayan in Kerala. The national parties arrived with their grand narratives, the narratives of national unity and double-engine growth. But they discovered that in these states, the local script is the only one that matters. Now, as these powerful regional leaders eye a repeated performance in 2026, they face a new, more dangerous battlefield. The very strategies that brought Vijayan, Mamata and Stalin victory now present new challenges. There is a serious anti-incumbency after years in power.
Parts of West Bengal has joined this rally in Kolkata, and also they are going.
There is immense physical strain on their popular but expensive welfare promises. Political alliances are shifting. A far more aggressive, well-funded national opposition is determined to learn from its past mistakes. In 2021, if you remember, all eyes were on West Bengal. It became the very symbol of resistance against the national tide. The election was not an ordinary contest. The BJP launched Mission Bengal, a high-stakes campaign powered by the full force of its national leadership.
लेकिन कभी दीदी ने बंगाल में
Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah were holding dozens of rallies. The party machinery poured immense resources into the states, publicly aiming for a target of over 200 seats. But they were against Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, a street fighter politician. She positioned herself as a sole defender of Bengali identity. Her slogan, Bangla Nigger Meki Chai, meaning Bangla wants its own daughter, resonated deeply across the state. When the votes were counted on May 2nd, the results were stunning. Her Trinamool Congress, the TMC, secured a massive mandate, winning 213 of the 294 seats.
She has reason to be very, very happy. It's a very hard-fought victory.
The BJP miraculously increased its tally from just 3 seats to 77, but far short of its ambitious target. The vote share told a definitive story, and the TNC won a remarkable 48% of the vote, establishing a decisive 10-point lead over the BJP's 38%. Now, looking ahead to 2026, the battle for Bengal promises to be even more fiery. After nearly 15 years in power, Mamata Banerjee confronts the heavy weight of anti-incumbency. Her government has been rocked by controversies and series of corruption allegations. The most damaging has been the school job scam, upheld by the Supreme Court, invalidating nearly 26,000 appointments.
As many as over 25,000 teaching and non-teaching staff by the West Bengal school.
The Enforcement Directorate has traced significant cash and assets linked to this scandal, and a former education minister was arrested. More recently, the explosive events in Sandeshkhali have shaken the state. Local TMC leaders were accused of sexual assault and systematic land grabbing. In Bengal, the Left Front and Congress, once dominant forces, have been completely marginalized, leaving a direct head-to-head confrontation between the TMC and an empowered BJP. As Bengal was fighting its pitched battle, another story of formidable regional might was unfolding in the south, in Tamil Nadu, in the election of April 6, 2021. M.K. Stalin, the son of legendary Karunanidhi, led the DMK alliance to a sweeping victory in Tamil Nadu.
Now it's consolidating clearly at the moment there in Tamil Nadu. They are virtually 2-1 ahead.
The alliance won 159 out of 234 seats. The DMK alone secured 133 seats, winning a clear majority on its own for the first time in 25 years. In the neighboring state Kerala, the election on the same day defied decades of political history. For as long as anyone could remember, Keralites had altered between the LDF and the Congress-led UDF every 5 years. But Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and his Left Democratic Front, or the LDF, shattered that trend.
See, the LDF is doing really well across the state.
They won a historic 99 out of 149 seats. The LDF became the first incumbent government to be re-elected in Kerala since 1977. Now, as 2026 approaches, these southern kings face their own formidable test. In Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin is aiming for a consecutive second term. His government faces sharp criticism over perceived law and order issues, accusations of dynasty politics, and a new unpredictable challenger, actor Joseph Vijay.
ஒரு சிங்கம் எப்போ எதுலயும் பெக்யூலியர் தான்.
Vijay's recently launched party Tamizhaga Vetri Kazhagam or TVK has announced it will contest the 2026 elections. As a new force, the TVK could split the anti-incumbency vote, potentially making the contest much more tighter. Meanwhile, in Kerala, Pinarayi Vijayan is charting a course for an unprecedented third consecutive term. But now he confronts the full weight of a decade in office. The halo of his crisis management years is fading. The Kerala state under him is grappling with a severe financial crisis, with debt levels labeled significantly high by the 15th Financial Commission. This has led to highly publicized delays in the dispersal of social security and welfare pensions. His leadership style, once seen as a strength and earning him the nickname Captain, is now being criticized by his opponents. They say he's overly centralized and an autocrat. So the winning formula of 2021, can it be replicated in 2026? The first pillar of their victory was the weaponization of welfare. From Lakshmir Bandar in Bengal to free bus travel in Tamil Nadu and to high social pensions in Kerala, these leaders spoke a language of tangible household economics, and it worked wonders in 2021. This remains their core strategy for 2026 also, with leaders in Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala enhancing the popular welfare schemes. But the challenge now is different after 5 years. Voters will judge them not on promises but on performance, delivery and sustainability. This is especially true as state finances have come under increasing strain to support these massive outlays. Mamata Banerjee, M.K. Stalin and Pinarayi Vijayan all have masterfully framed the 2021 contest as a region versus an outside force from Delhi. This strategy transformed the elections of 2021 from a simple political contest into a battle for cultural, linguistic and regional survival. For 2026, this narrative is being deployed again, with Stalin framing the election as Tamil Nadu versus Delhi. Likewise, Banerjee is also using controversies over central policies to rally her base against the federal overreach. These regional dynamics have profound national implications for the opposition parties. The performance of these regional titans in 2026 will determine their bargaining power in national coalitions. For the BJP, the 2026 cycle is another critical step on their expansion strategy. A failure to make significant gains in these states would again signal the stubborn limits of their national narrative. This will force BJP to rethink its one nation, one election philosophy. So what do you think? Will the potent mix of welfare and regional identity that worked so well in 2021 be enough for these leaders to win again in 2026? Or will a decade of anti-incumbency, the weight of corruption allegations and the emergence of new political challenges prove too great to overcome? Let me know your predictions for Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala in the comments below. And if you're finding this analysis valuable, make sure to hit the subscribe button and then turn on the notifications. We'll have more deep dives into the heart of Indian politics. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next briefing.